Hi, everybody. My name is Ryan Apalategi, and I am the CEO and founder of Actibase Consulting. First of all, thank you for making it past the first video. This is a more informative and descriptive video depicting the overall state of AI and why you should decide to move forward with AI in your business. Actibase Consulting is an active ACE card in your deck. Before we dive in, a quick friendly reminder, since this is typically a $497 consulting session, we do have a policy to charge a $100 fee if one of these three things does not happen. If you no-show, if you show up to the call in a distracted environment, or if you don't watch the video until the very end. Feel free to watch this training at 1.5 or 2.0 speed with the control panel below if you can still fully digest it. As long as these three things don't happen, this will be a life-changing call for you. In this video, I will share two things you need to know to get the most out of your growth consult. Number one is why AI will forever change the business landscape. And two, how you can capitalize off AI and print money with this year using the AI insights above. My specific goal for this training does for you is help to give you a clear roadmap of the AI landscape during the 21st century, and so you are prepared. Increase your Class Pro collected this month, and make sure your sales process is a lot more frictionless. If you are ready for this life-changing call with your executive consultant, and for these reasons, I believe the true cost of not watching this video to the very end and skipping through it or missing your call with the executive consultant is a $100 no-show fee. If there could end up being costing you tens of millions, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars from this information you miss out on. Before we dive in, make sure to pull out the piece of paper and notepad to take notes on this video, just in case your executive consultant asks you questions on the call about it. Firstly, who are we? Well, my name is Ryan Apalategi. In 2018, I was a network engineer for the U.S. Army. I am a prior service member veteran. 2022, I started with InstaWork and became an on-site captain. That was dealing with events of up to 269 professionals, ranging from cashiers, cooks, bartenders, servers, event setups, dishwashers, food runners, and a environment of major scale conference centers, MLB stadiums, events like the NCAA basketball tournament, Comic-Con events, wild card baseball games, you name it. I have managed very large teams of people, multiple different levels of leadership below me, including stand leads and including team leads, worked with different C-level execs, general managers, assistant general managers of the stadiums, ensuring proper compliance, and the workers were working as they should, and the overall mission was a success. In 2022, I graduated with my bachelor's in cybersecurity from University of Maryland Global Campus. And in 2024, I graduated with my master's in cloud computing architecture from the same university, specializing in Google Cloud Platform, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and IBM Cloud products. That's where I gained a lot more in-depth understanding of systems as well, how they're all wired together in the back end, a lot more in JSON scripting, a lot more in the different types of servers, not just email and web servers, but the IDS, intrusion detection systems, load balancers, and the actual engines that run the AI programs. I got a lot more in-depth learning and experience in those as well there. And in 2024, this year, I've also decided to go off and start my own AI consulting agency, and I am the founder and CEO. Before I discovered what you're about to learn, I worked tirelessly for hours every day with my business to make a fraction of what I knew that I could. And which is why now that we know how much this can grow a business in such a short period of time. We've made it our goal to help as many businesses as possible to leverage this AI technology to scale like never before. And that is ActiViz Consulting. We believe entrepreneurs are the ones that change the world, not just celebrities, politicians, but people just like you. And our goal is to help you do just that. ActiViz Consulting is giving us, the businesses, the entire system and infrastructure they need to scale. And this all starts with the video you are watching right now. We build this infrastructure for you, your business. And first we had to recruit a true A player to the team to build all of this for you. ActiViz Consulting has built that team of A players for you, and this is one of the reasons, our clients' largest reasons of success. Whether you're looking to scale from 6 figures to 7, 7 figures to 8, or even 8 figures to 9, our AI growth infrastructure will be the bridge for your business to reach its next milestone. Why AI will forever change the business landscape. Well, don't take it from me. Take it from McKinsey & Company, the largest business consulting company in the world, and extract directly from McKinsey & Company, rewired and running ahead. Digital and AI leaders are leaving the rest behind. Companies with strong digital and AI capabilities have figured out how to generate compounding value. According to new McKinsey research, the distance between digital and AI leaders and the other industry players is big, and it's getting even bigger. Also from McKinsey & Company, companies leading in AI and digital outperform financially. CAGR for the TSR 2018 to 22 by sector is insurance, 6.1 times leaders that are using AI. Consumer markets, 2.9 times. And energy and materials, 2.3 times, with leaders that are actively engaging in AI services for their businesses. Digital leaders outdistance the competition along multiple dimensions in the retail banking sector. Adoption of mobile apps, 14% PP, 15% PP from 2018 to 2020. 2018 to 2022, digital sales percentage of sales through the digital channel is plus 32 PP, and compared to plus 53 PP from 18 to 22. Contact center staffing change in inbound FTE per 100,000 customers is at a scale of 20 by 2018 to 2022, and CAGR for TSR from 2018 to 22 is 3.2 PP. That is laggards and leaders. That is simply the people are using and not using. Simple enough. Now, our insights on artificial intelligence from Quantum Black posts by McKinsey is machine learning operations and operational changes to ethical considerations in emerging cases. This is why Quantum Black AI by McKinsey's latest thinking on how organizations can most effectively and responsibly use AI to create business value. Now, how big are companies that are using this consulting? Okay, well, how about a company like Microsoft, Coca-Cola, the United States Postal Service, Best Buy, and the United States Air Force are all actively saying that AI is the future. So if that doesn't show what the power of AI, I don't know what will. And then what can AI actually help your business do? There's a lot of things, a lot of different types of AI products. There are certain AIs that specifically siphon through data. There's certain AIs that specifically are like ChatGPT, that are a logic-based thinking engine. There are certain AIs that specifically are wired to run robotics. It's meant to be a thinking brain for robots. Okay. There are certain AIs that scrape data online and that just help to find different sources of data points online. There's certain AIs that help to connect APIs. Might be a little deep, but there's AIs all over the place. Okay, but in your business, what are all these AI tools and how can they all help you? Well, certainly things like automation, your systems, your CRM you're using, your email servers you're using, things that are actively outreaching your clients. How are you communicating with your clients? Is it all humans? Is there a customer service bot? These are all different things that AI can touch on, specifically AI callers as well that can communicate with your clients and that can help nudge them to the right direction to building that relationship of setting appointments and later on closing deals, which directly result in increased revenue for your business. Okay, you can transform your business without having to build a dev team. Okay, it's well known that large scale AI products can cost well over $100,000. An AI scientist can easily be $250,000 a year to pay them, if not more, depending on their experience. And even a low hourly charge for these guys can be $200 an hour. That's low if they just want to pay them by hour. Okay, and again, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, most of the time you're not just working with one AI expert on a project or software engineer, a dev. It's a pool of them. It's a few junior devs. You know, you got a mid-level guy, you got a senior that's probably the project manager as well. You know, he's using 4 or 5 different hats, so he's going to want more money for what he or she is doing. You know, um, that's a lot of money, and that adds complexity to your services too. Maybe you're not a business that was designed to have a dev team. Maybe you're not even thinking about hiring anybody besides just a general IT guy just to help with certain things along the way. And then there's a lot of your time that's going to go on that as well to add to your business to be developing these products so you can use them. Well, what exactly are these AI tools that business owners are almost dying for, just to know, just to learn about? They're enthusiastic to save money and save time. Okay. Well, Activate Consulting is designed with the sole purpose to help businesses operate more effectively. This is why I've created my company, is to specifically go into businesses, find out what they're using, find out what the missing holes are in their bucket are, find out how they can use AI to effectively either improve their current systems or to create new systems altogether. And this is in simultaneously increasing your margins to ultimately help you scale your business to the next stage. See where it's stuck, see where it can grow, and become that growth partner for you for the long term, not just to be like a traditional SMMA where they're just going to give you a quick, 2, 3 month, hey, here's this, and then have fun with this. I'm trying to keep those clients for life, is what I'm trying to do. I want to be your guy, that's going to help you grow your business and scale your business along the way the whole time. Our AI agents can fulfill the role of duties of hundreds of employees, therefore revealing you the need to manage, train, and watch over. And this is in terms of an AI caller. And the callers aren't going to get tired, sick, quit. And the AI agents can work 24/7 around the clock. And how many AI agents will you need to be able to do all the tasks you want to do? One AI agent. And there are 3 main channels in which businesses owners can delegate. First, which is the cold calling, the appointment setting, and the customer service relations. Now, cold calling. Most businesses have their numbers. Okay, just based off general metrics in the sales industry that's been studied time and time again, you're going to have about 100 dials. Okay, that 100 dials, maybe a quarter of them are going to pick up. They're eating their dinner, they're just getting off work, they're shopping for food, they're walking their dog. We've all been there. In any kind of form of sales or customer service, they don't have much time to talk. They're busy, so that might actually ended up being 1 or 2% actual conversations. So that biggest bottleneck, volume. You're going to need metrics and higher numbers to whittle down to that panning for gold kind of old school terminology in sales, where you're just panning for that gold nugget, and you're going to need a lot of dirt to put in that pan so you can siphon through all the dirt just to get to that one nugget that you're looking for. So a database of 100,000 leads will take a team of 10, 100 working days to call them. Just about a third of a year to call them. Now, what does that mean? Okay, well, 75 to 90% of what you're paying the dialers is getting no tangible results and money, 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 wasted money down the drain, down the bucket that you could have spent on a lot more operations, including um, hiring a higher level professional that's going to help your business scale and grow. That's going to result in longer time to have your doors open for business, longer time to keep the lights on, money that's going to go more towards your actual advertisements that are going to bring you in clients, creating those better and flashy videos that they're going to help bring people in the door too. These are all things that you can spend your money on. And it's not even spending money. It's having the money that you don't have to be there all the time too, so you can spend more time with your family. It's not all about having money, because the more money you have, the more time you're able to alleviate for you. That's also the goal too, because time is literally money. Now let's compare the AI's capabilities. From our data, the AI has upwards of 2.2 times the conversion rates of a human. And again, that's 100 dials, 25% pickup at 1.2% conversations. The AI agent can call the entire 100,000 lead database in under 10 minutes. So since a single AI agent can make 10,000 calls per minute and can speak with 1,000 people simultaneously. Now let's take a second and think about that. Okay. How many humans in your own mind do you think would take to have 1,000 people simultaneously? Well, 1,000, right? Because only one person can have one call at one time. So how many companies do you know? How many of your direct competitors do you know have a database of 1,000, excuse me, a call center of 1,000 employees that are just constantly making calls for them? Maybe the big titans, right? Okay, what about your direct competitors? Do they have that? Probably not. Do they have an AI caller? Maybe. So just think about that for a second. One of our single agents can have 1,000 people simultaneously on the phone. Not only take massively lower the time it takes to call all the leads, but since 75 to 90% of the leads won't answer on the first call, we have to follow up. But with the AI agent, we can simply have it follow up every call on one of those 10,000 leads again tomorrow. It can do your outreach the next day. This is all up to how we design and program it with the workflow automation. We literally tell it what to do or what not to do. We are entirely of control. If you were to tell one of your employees, hey, make these calls sequentially every 5 minutes all day, would they really do it? Well, maybe. But how long would they be able to maintain that level of work? Probably not very long. The AI caller doesn't get burnt out. It doesn't need breaks. As long as the systems are running, it's going to run. And it can call more than what you want it to. If you're not going to want it to call your clients at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's not going to call your clients at 2 o'clock in the morning, because we program it that way. But the simple fact of the matter is it has the capabilities to do that. If you want to outreach other markets, if you're able to, it can do that 24/7 around the clock. Okay, the next, for how many days as you like, and until we have completely exhausted the lead database and make the most out of it. Now, appointment setting. Okay, you got all those calls. You're making all those calls. All right. What happens after that? Well, next stage in the pipeline, we're going to want to set appointments. That's what we're going to want to do. We've done our outreach, we've done our follow-ups. Okay, now it's time to set. This is one of the most important roles, since the number of appointments booked directly correlates with the number of closed deals and money made. We all know that this is one of the more tedious tasks, and which is why it is one of the first things most business owners delegate by hiring. a couple of VAs, contractors, an entire department, a call center like I was speaking about. Well, by hiring a team, you may have removed the task of appointment setting from your own shoulders, but it is now in the hands of your employees. And although you don't have to be one of those setting appointments, you do have to make sure that every one of your appointment setters is performing quality work, meeting your quotas, not slacking off, doing who knows what during the time behind closed doors that when you don't know what they're doing, let's say they're working remotely, they could be working for somebody else. They can have their time on and be watching TV, listen to music, not really fully focusing, paying attention on your actual business. So we never know. You have answer all their questions, train them, manage them, and lose the volume of work being done when they get sick, go on vacation, or just simply quit. Even if you don't want to be the one to manage them, then you need to put another person on payroll to manage them, a setter manager, a sales manager, um, a CSO of sales, if they're going to be doing all that, just depending on your size and your operation you're running, which is going to cost you at least another average salary in USA is 50,000 a year. Just to have the max team of people that can, and at their maximum capacity, 100 to 150 calls per day with a 1 or 2% conversion rate on average based on industry standards, ultimately resulting in 1 or 2 booked appointments each, 3 if you're lucky, 4 or 5 if you have a fire appointment setter that just has all the training in the world to set appointments for you. Now let's compare this to the capabilities of not 3, not 2, but 1 AI agent. Since the AI agent is able to make 10,000 calls a minute and speak with 1,000 people simultaneously, you only need 1 agent to fulfill the duties of an entire department of human appointment setters. Now, if you're on a team of 10 appointment setters, is 1,000 calls, that's 10 to 20 appointments daily, which equates to 30,000 calls, 360 appointments monthly. That's 10 appointment setters, which is quite good for a human appointment setting team. But one of our single AI agents could match the exact volume of calls made and appointments booked in under 5 minutes, resulting in you not only saving a ton of money on salary of wages, saving a ton of money not having to train, manage, or watch over anyone, but your business will also be doing the volume of work that would normally take a month to complete in under 5 minutes. Customer service. When it comes to customer service, this is obviously a very important role to ensure it is being done efficiently and effectively. Nearly every company in the world truly understands and knows customer service is number one. It's been ingrained in mission statements and visions, in overall doctrine and SOPs to have customer service be at the forefront of every industry, because our customers are our business. Our customers purchase the product and or services of our business. Our customers leave reviews for our business. TripAdvisor, Google, Yelp, all these different agencies. Every time that we're going to go to a company, well, the first thing we're going to do, any of us, we're going to go to a restaurant, we're going to eat some food, anything. We're going to go and we're going to look at reviews first. Maybe we don't have the time to do it every single time, but more than not, if we're going to do, especially something high ticket, we're going to do some research on that first before we decide to go ahead and move forward with that service. So since this role is handled and going largely affect the perception of your business, most businesses will hire a receptionist, customer service representative, and how this call is handled will determine whether the person calling it will want to become a customer or not. Besides the points mentioned earlier about the human rep needing to be paid a salary, to be trained, to be managed, can get sick, go on vacation, want a raise, want bonuses. The biggest bottlenecks are first that these calls can only be answered during business hours while the receptionist is working. No matter how they try, the human can only take 1 call at a time. So anyone calling in the same time or outside of the business hours is a lost lead of potential revenue. And who knows if we're going to get to follow up with them again, if it's going to get forgotten about. That is exactly the holes in the bucket that I was speaking of earlier. You may say, well, I can just hire another rep and they'll just take inbound calls. Okay, well, that's what a lot of businesses do anyways. And you're 100% right. If you'd like to pay another salary, have 2 more people to train, 2 more people to manage, and 50-50, one's probably going to get sick, quit, frustrated, or angry with a customer, or maybe both may actually do that. And for now, being able to take 2 inbound calls at the same time instead of 1, the opportunity cost, it just isn't there. Well, what we would do in this situation is build a single AI agent that you never need to train. We train that. That's what we're here for. You never need to manage. We manage it. We will work 24/7 to make sure it's working correctly. We will always know how to answer every question, and we'll never lose its composure. If one person calls in, the AI will take care of it. If 2 people call in, the AI will take care of it. If 100, 1,000, the AI will take care of them simultaneously, and making sure you never have a lead slip through the cracks ever again. There's a ton of baggage that comes with hiring people for each of these roles as mentioned earlier, but the biggest, of course, is that you must compensate each of them accordingly. On average metrics data, a cold call sales rep earns 50,000 a year, an appointment setter earns 40,000 a year, and a customer service agent earns 35,000 a year. The AI agent doesn't need a salary, won't ask for any bonuses, won't churn, won't get sick, and all this takes is a one-time setup fee, and that is a fraction of what it costs to pay the salary of a cold call agent, appointment setting, and customer service. When we go into the breakdown, if you would want to continue my services, we can speak about that. But for the initial implementation, it's a one-time fee. While being able to complete the volume of work that would be able to take a team of 10 months to complete, it's only 10 minutes, allowing you to scale faster than ever possible before by taking advantage of our AI's seemingly limitless capabilities. You will be able to 1,000 times your business output by allowing you to run circles around your competitors. And if you don't, your competitors will. So this is the other thing too. Just like I was saying before, there's businesses that are implementing these every single day. I could name off hundreds of businesses that are using these AI callers. So the simple question is, how much longer do you want to be running the old school way? And how would you like to adapt a hybrid model of humans working with AIs? That's the simple question is, do you want to be running your business in 2015, or do you want to be running your business in 2024 and 25? And the ones that are running their business in this new way will be running circles around you if you have not adapted to the new way, just based off the simple metrics alone spoken earlier. AI is right for 100-foot wave heading right for the business world. And it's up to you to either ride that tsunami wave off into the sunset or just sit there and watch as it crushes your business getting left behind. This is a very important call. Make sure to block out 45 minutes of your calendar. Join the call in a quiet environment. Be prepared to take notes and ensure that you and all your decision makers are fully present. If you do these things, this call will be a turning point for you and your business. So if you're ready to change that course of your business and your life, go ahead and book a call now. And I, myself, or one of our reps will look forward to speaking with you soon. Again, this has been Active Ace Consulting, a active ACE card in your deck for your business.